What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 28th through January 3rd of 2020. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to you. Big full moon this week taking place in your 8th house. This is a big deal. This is the first full moon that we've had in Cancer in the last 3 years without eclipses, without Saturn, without Jupiter. So this is going into that new story big time and releasing the old, especially in your 8th house, being regenerative. What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 28th through January 3rd of 2020. Happy holidays. Happy New Year to you. We got a big full moon this week taking place in your 8th house. A lot of Neptune action. The full moon's a big deal because this is really a big purge. Because this is the first time we've had a full moon with the moon in Cancer without Jupiter, without Saturn, without the nodes, so without eclipses in the last 3 years. So this is like major emotional purging into the new story, especially in the 8th house. Like, this is the house of regeneration, of death and rebirth. Like, this is about letting go of things that are surface level and going deep into what's going to bring you the ultimate world that you want, and letting that blossom, and, you know, detaching from a world that isn't giving you what you want emotionally. You know, kind of learning, where do you want to put your energy? What do you want to invest your emotions into? And if it's not giving you the payout, you have to learn to, you know, cut that investment, cut that loss, if you will. Especially with the sun and Mercury in your 2nd house. Like, this is about building the values that you want. This is about going after whether it's money, just being confident and building something for yourself and being steady in that space. Mercury here is going to, make the sextile to Neptune in your 4th house. So there's a lot of Neptunian energy going on this week as well. You know, you got to trust your inner knowing. And that's going to show you where the ultimate value lies, whether it's in what you need to build or whether it's just in finding the confidence within yourself to go after what you want and to, you know, start the birth of something great by detaching from something that's not in your world. And then we got Venus here in your 1st house trying to show you the value of the freedom of your identity that you can have and how to push forward with that. To show you how to connect to people that give you the freedom. Venus is going to be on the South node, which it likes, so it's going to feel good in a sense and comfortable, but it's squaring Neptune while Neptune's squaring the nodes. Remember, you have that North node in your 7th house, so it is about connecting with the right people in life, merging with the right energy, like I kind of mentioned with the moon. You know, if people, not even so much people, but if you're not valuing yourself right now, Sag, it's going to be hard for you to value others and to connect with people on a deeper level. So this is where you have to really know your inner world. You have to trust the inner emotions you're feeling. You have to be secure within yourself, within your self-confidence, within your values, so that you are able to push forward with something beautiful for yourself and not be like spelled into, you know, putting up the walls, you know, or just not being secure enough to really let yourself shine also, especially with Mars in your 5th house here, which retrograded, which is going to come out of shadow this week. Like, you need to take action for putting your heart out there, for shining, for being seen, for doing it your own way. And it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like the real you. And it's going to help you connect to the right people. You just, you know, there's a lot going on in your subconscious, I would say. And you don't want to like lose yourself in a weird place. You got to go and trust the things that vibe, the new energies that feel like they're, you know, restoring some sort of, you know, you could even say like hope. Like, that's kind of what Scorpio does. It scrapes it clean and gets to the bottom of things, and then it regenerates it. So there's new hope, and then it comes into the 9th house. So there's some of that. Jupiter, of course, meeting with Saturn, which is your ruling planet in your 3rd house. Like, you know, being able to express yourself is a big deal right now. So Sagittarius need to communicate, you know, what they're feeling inside and not get lost. Not get lost in there. There's a lot going on in the intuition, in the inner world. You don't want to get just lost and stay at home and isolate yourself. You kind of have to put that out there so that people can see you. And that's how you're going to connect with the right people and create some sort of harmony and balance that you're looking for right now. You don't have to do it all on your own, but you do have to find the confidence and the value of yourself so that you're not putting those walls up and blocking that energy. See what the card is for the week for you, Saggies. The Prince of Discs. So this would be, the Prince would be the Knight of Discs reversed. It's an interesting card. You kind of have to have the courage, like we talked about, of your self-values, of what you want to go after. You know, I think that you could spell yourself out of that confidence if, you know, you get too lost, you know, not feeling comfortable within your own body, within your own emotions. Like you kind of have to make sure your inner world is vibing with the outer world. And if it's not, there's not going to be that like confidence to build right now. You want to have that ultimate knowing of that you're secure. And the only way to do that is to be courageous. And Mars in the 5th house is trying to show you that, to be courageous for what brings you the happiness in life, for the love. So make sure that you're vibing with the love this week and not keeping yourself away from confidence or value, but to step into that fully and to be truly authentic yourself and move forward with what makes yourself feel good. And don't get lost too much in some weird place internally. Try and get yourself out of that by shifting to the heart. I love you very much, Sagittarius. I'll catch you next week. Peace.